Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Tries Product here, bringing you a brand new video, and in today's video I'm going to be bringing you a brand new series called Rotations and Role Positions. I did make a video series similar to this one back in December. It was called Anchor Positions and Rotations, but that one is obviously outdated, and I didn't know as much back then as I do now. So now I am bringing you a brand new series to update that one, so let's get right into the video. First, if you want to see the breakoff setups for this map on Hardpoint, make sure to go check out my video on my channel. But first, for the first hill rotation, I recommend obviously rotating through green side whenever the hill is not live. If the hill is live and you're getting like a late rotation, make sure you're rotating through ice and going through biolab, because pushing these spawns out is going to help your team a lot. Like I said, if the hill is not live, rotate through green, because what's going to happen is once you're on this green plat, the enemy team will spawn back purple all the way on the other side of the map, and it will give them a very bad spawn and a really good spawn for your team, so you can just slay them out as they come through purple. And obviously you can push the spawns out. As for role positions, your anchor player is going to want to sit either top esky here, this is what I call it, top esky, or back snow, whatever his choice is. I would recommend sitting back snow if the enemy team is spawning at the elbow building there, or maybe biolab. Your two OBJ players are obviously going to want to sit in the hill wherever they want, choose a couple corners, whatever you want to do, and your Slayer is going to want to control biolab and red gen. This is what I usually do. I usually kind of sit in this corner and just control red gen, or I push it out if the team is kind of pushing my team in the hill, and I can always help them in the hill if I want. Now for the next rotation, again, if the hill is not live, then I would recommend rotating through purple, as a lot of people do. But if you are getting a little bit of a late rotation and the enemy team is already in the next hill, then I recommend rotating through ice. It's going to be the best way to push the enemy team spawn out, because once you're about here and the hill is not live, the enemy team will spawn somewhere back snow or red gen or something like that. So if the hill is not live, make sure to rotate through ice to get that early rotation and that early control, and people don't usually expect to for you to come out of ice. Now as for the role positions, your two OBJs, you can pick a couple spots. There's a nice little corner up in here. Let's see if I can get into it. It's not actually in this corner, which a lot of people mistaken it for. I usually could get in this. Yeah, there we go. You kind of have to be closer to the wall, and it's not right in the corner. It is more, you know, it's all this kind of the wall here, and obviously your other OBJ maybe can sit in these boxes, whatever you want to do. Your anchor player is obviously going to want to control the spawns, whether it's back here watching purple. The anchor position really doesn't matter as much on this hill because the spawns are a little bit scattered, but make sure that you at least have an AR player back here watching purple and getting help from your team, or you can sit like top blue or something, wherever you want to sit. And your Slayer can just rotate around this hill, making sure he gets blue cut or something, just rotating around the hill, whatever you can do to get kills. As for the next rotation, obviously you're going to want to hold the green spawns, so you're going to want to push through green and just kind of hold this, and it's a really simple rotation. You really don't have to know much, just rotate green. One thing that I notice a lot of people do, as for spawns, what's going to happen is when the hill is live and the enemy team kills you, you might spawn like back snow or in biolab. A lot of people rotate through orange. That is not the right way to do it. You want to rotate all the way through ice to make sure that your team gets the spawns, and you can push out green so easily and get hill control a lot easier. As for the role positions, your AR player is going to want to sit top blue gen and watch this part and help the team on the hill if they need to. Two OBJ players, just, you know, pick wherever you want to go. Make sure you're both on the hill. And as for your Slayer, make sure you're holding outskirts and making sure that the enemy team does not hop up and kill your team. This is like the only spot, outskirts is where your team can die when they're on the hill. So make sure you're controlling outskirts. It's a really important part of the map. As for the next rotation, if the hill is not live and if you're getting an early rotation, I recommend every single person pushing out the back snow spawns from right up here, just going all the way in the back. And depending on where your teammates are going, you can either hop up here, or what I recommend doing to get spawns and whatnot is to push out back purple and hold this back purple spawn. It's going to be the best for your team. As for your role positions, pretty much everyone should be in the hill if it is contested. If you have control of the hill, that is when, you know, all of your teammates can branch out and go wherever they really like to go and where they like to watch. your AR player or your Slayer can, your sub Slayer that is, can sit in purple. I recommend sitting right up here. This is where I like to sit. Whenever people come through purple, they don't even see you, they don't even look up here, and you can get some easy kills and pre-fire, you know, whenever you want, and you can always pretty much win the gunfight. It's really simple. Your AR player just wants to control the spawns. Obviously, you know, you want to have control of the hill, so you won't be stepping out of the hill that much, but your AR player is going to want to control these back snow spawns. If they're spawning back snow, make sure you're pushing the spawns out and make sure that they don't spawn there anymore. Your two OBJs just sit in hill wherever you want like usual. And yeah, I think that is pretty much it for this video. I will be bringing, you know, a lot more videos like this, and the series will continue. So if you like the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.